All right. Well, first things first, most importantly, how are you and your family members doing? Everyone okay over there?
Yeah, everyone's good. Everything now getting shut down, and the school's getting shut. Work is getting shut down. So, I'm just very grateful now to be home with my family and be able to be here with my family, and my coaches. So it's all good.
Okay. Could you tell us the timeline as far as what you experienced regarding your fight? When did you first start to get an inkling that this fight was in danger of not happening in London?
Um, I went to bed on Sunday, no, thinking I'm going to fight in London on Saturday. I woke up at 8:30, 9 o'clock on Saturday by Tim phoning me saying, the flight's been cancelled. You need to get to the airport and and go to America. I was like, what? He's like, you got like 2 hours, like about 3 hours to get to London, which is like 2 hours away from my house. Um, get your coaches together and then fly to the States. And I, I was just like baffled. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, and it just wasn't possible in the time frame that I had. I had 2 3 hours to get to the airport, get my team together, get to London, which is 2 hours away, and then get to the States. But like the whole event's been cancelled now, so it made sense. Not now, it made sense that I didn't get there. You know what I mean? Because now I would have been stuck there in London, away from my family, away from my kids, and so that's what it is.
Okay. So let me get this straight because I think you meant you woke up Sunday morning, right? This all
Yeah,
went down
yeah.
Saturday night after the event in
Sunday,
Brazil. You woke up Sunday morning. Yeah.
Sunday
So
morning.
you
Yeah,
woke up
yeah, yeah.
Sunday and they were telling you to get to the airport to fly to America. Did they have a location for the fight?
No, no location. I didn't even know where I was flying to. I woke up at half eight, 9 a.m. in the morning, and my management told me that if I wanted to fight, I had 3 hours to get to London, which is from Birmingham to London. It's 2 hours drive. So I had to drive to the airport, which is 2 hours. I had to get my team together, and then get them to leave the family and go to the States. We didn't know where we were flying to. So yeah, that was it. Really, you just weren't. It wasn't possible to do to get to the States by Sunday.
Yeah. Did you even consider it for a second
Yeah,
to
for
actually
sure.
do?
Yeah, for sure. I messaged I was like, okay, I was like 1 minute. I messaged my coaches, and I was basically paying get them to well, what they think about it. What should I do? Blah blah blah. And everyone just like it wasn't possible to do in 3 hours, like 3 or 4 hours to get to the airport, get to London, leave your it was too much going on. We didn't know where we was going. It was too much going on.
Yeah. And of course, no guarantee that you can come back as well. That probably
Exactly.
factored.
Exactly. No guarantee that you'll be able to come back into the States because back to the UK, because I knew that on Monday the reason why we had to leave on Sunday because on Monday the ban was coming in, so you couldn't fly from Monday, so we had to do it from Sunday, and that was the rush that we had to leave on
Right.
Sunday, and at like in 2 3 hours, and that was the rush, so that why it was impossible.
When your management or you informed the UFC of your decisions, like we just can't do this, how did they handle it?
Um, there was like USC, the USC being USC. They was trying to we was trying to find we was going back and forth trying to find options um, on how I can do it. How can I get to the States? Where am I flying to? Where is the fight? We had all these questions, but we had no answers. We didn't know where it was going to. We didn't know where the fight was going to take place. We didn't know what was going to happen.
And once you made the decision that you would not be flying over, for you, this is not just any ordinary fight, right? This is the biggest fight of your career, headlining
Nah,
in your home country against a former champ. What was that feeling like when the reality sunk in that this isn't happening?
exactly, Aero. Yeah, this is like one of the biggest fights of my career. I've been dreaming of headlining a UFC event in my hometown and in my home country since I started MMA. So now to get the opportunity to headline London and to have it take away from me like this, I was devastated. All day Sunday, Monday, yesterday, I was devastated. I've been working 10 weeks. I spent a lot of money in camp. I was fit. I was ready. I was focused, and I was ready to go. And to have it taken away from me at the last minute, I was just about to start my weight cut, and then it all just got taken away from me, and I was just devastated. I was devastated.
And when you started to see that maybe another fight would come to fruition for Tyron involving Gilbert Burns or Colby Covington, like that the show was moving on without you, I would imagine that was almost like pouring salt into the wounds, right?
Exactly. When I start seeing that they wanted to try and make another fight with Woodley, and it's all just it became now more of me that this is my opportunity. I'm about to miss my opportunity again, and like I said, I was frustrated on the Sunday. I was angry. But there's nothing I could do. The world is going down now, and there's nothing much I could do. I couldn't fly in 2 hours. It was impossible for me to get to London in 2 hours and fly to the States. Then like on Monday, we found out the whole fight been cancelled, plus another two events. You know what I mean? So imagine if I did go to the States, what now? I would have been stuck in the States. I would have dragged my coaches away from their family, and we would have been stuck somewhere in the States and wouldn't be able to get back. So it is what it is. God's plan.
Yeah, and so I would imagine you don't regret the decision to not get on that plane.
Nah, no, because there's nothing I could do. I couldn't do it anyway if I wanted to do it. It was impossible for me to get to London and to fly away.
This was obviously a big spot. Are you at all concerned that now you may lose your spot because, as I'm sure you've seen and you commented on it, Tyron's talking about fighting Colby whenever this resumes, right? Are you worried that now you're going to lose this opportunity, this big fight?
Not really. He didn't want to fight me anyway, Errol. From the get-go, he's made every excuse in the book why he doesn't want to fight me. He knows what's going to happen, you know what I mean? And as soon as he got the opportunity to run, he ran straight away, you know what I mean? But this fight is not going nowhere. It will be rescheduled, hopefully again back in London, and hopefully we get to do it from my hometown, from my home country, and to show the world that I am the best welterweight in the world.
Have you been assured by the UFC that when normalcy resumes, when things get back to normal, that you will get this fight, that they will try to rebook this? Because they're saying postponed, not canceled. Have you been assured by the UFC that this will happen?
Not yet. Like I said, they got a lot of workload now at the moment. So as far as what's going to happen next, I don't know yet. It's been 1-2 days. So after it calms down a little bit, we go back into talks with them. But like I said, the fight's been postponed, not cancelled. So I'm hoping that they rebook. I'm hoping it's back in the UK, and I get to perform for my fans. And like I said, this is a dream of mine to perform for my hometown. My third main event in UFC, but this would be the biggest one for me and mean the most to me to do it in London.
Sure. And would this be the ideal scenario? Like, do you want to just recreate the same situation, Tyron back in England? That's the ideal situation, other than fighting for the belt, of course, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure. Number one is the belt, right? Number two is the same scenario. Rebooking the O2, Tyron main event. They will go from there, because I truly believe that he doesn't want to fight me. He knows deep in his heart. He's finding every excuse in the book why is it calling Colby out? That's like a random fight. You had a fight postponed like literally an hour ago, and you're like, oh, I don't even know other names than Colby Covington. That's coming off a loss. You know, he's just been knocked out. So I still don't get it. He doesn't want to fight me, but he's there. We'll come in. We'll reschedule and we'll go again.
Okay. Now, as far as you're for a fighter, I can't imagine you're preparing for a fight. You're about to start weight cutting, and now you have to take your foot off the gas. You know, just mentally on this Tuesday afternoon now, how are you dealing with all this? Do you feel a little bit better? Or are you still kind of feeling the effects and feeling down about it?
I'm still down about it, Errol, to be honest with you. This is, like I said, it's one of my biggest fights today, and I was promised a title shot after this fight, and to have it all now taken away from me is heartbroken. I've been working I'm working a long time for this opportunity, and like I said, so I am still devastated, but I am very happy to be home with my family, not stuck in America somewhere, and my coaches are with the family, and so hopefully we can get the fight rebooked again and we can go again.
Have you been given any sort of indication as to whether or not you will be paid anything for this training camp, for this fight, anything like that?
No, I haven't heard nothing from the UFC or from my management team to say I will be compensated for my camp, for what I've spent in camp. So I think I put it down to is what it is. It's been done now, and so I just south, and we'll see what happens next.
Okay. Are you kind of assuming that you won't be paid? Would that be fair?
Yeah, to be fair. I haven't heard nothing at all, so I'm assuming that they're not going to pay me.
I've seen that Cage Warriors is
I'm missing a
event.
lot of money, and I'm missing title shot.
Yeah, I know. I feel you, my man. I've seen that Cage Warriors is putting on an event in Manchester. Was there any talk of putting you on there so at least you could get paid?
No, I haven't heard nothing all about it. And who would have fight? You know, would want come to the UK. So who would have fight in Cage Warriors? You know what I mean? And this was like today. They've been doing that. Yesterday they've been doing. They put 2 fights on there.
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't heard nothing about it. I know my teammate, Joe Herbert, who was meant to fight Marty Casey. Um, I was hoping that he could get on it, but we haven't heard nothing about that either. So, um, we haven't heard nothing. And
Okay. And by the way, how have
plus I wouldn't want to do Cage Warriors anyway. I want to be headlining O2 and for 16,000 people and to perform. Then that's where I want to get my victory.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But by the way, how have the fans been online to where, sometimes they could be ruthless? Have they been understanding? Have you been getting positive support from the people
Um,
since this came out?
yeah, for sure. Everyone I spoke to, like that means anything to me anyway. It's all been positive, apart from like the guys who are like one of the followers. That's like you little pussy, blah blah blah. But everyone else I spoke to about it, they're very positive about it. And now that the fight's been cancelled, it was the right decision that I made. You know what I mean? And so it is what it is. I do not care about what like the people, one followers are saying to me in my DMs or what they're
Yeah,
saying. But it is what it
right.
is.
And over there in Birmingham, are you able to leave your house? Are you able to go out?
Yeah, you can leave your house. You just can't go to like no clubs or no bars or no restaurants
Sure.
or no shopping centers or nothing. But you can go to the pop to the shop, get like milk or food or whatever you need. But all the restaurants are closed. Takeaways are open. Yeah, same as the rest of the world, really.
What about gyms? Can you work out?
My my no, my gym got closed today, so there's no my MMA gym got closed today.
Wow.
There's a few
Okay.
like normal gyms you can probably go to, but my MMA gym got closed today, so yeah.
So what are you doing? I think a lot of people are worrying about this. What are you doing to stay in shape and to not, lose your mind out there? Do you have a gym at your house? You going running? What are you doing to keep active?
Uh, to keep back to, I'll be probably road work, so probably a lot of running. Probably work with my strength conditioning coach. He's got his own gym, so I'll probably go to his gym. Probably like a one-to-one, closed off gym. So, that's about it really. I'll just keep ticking over until further notice, till the world get back to normalcy. Then
Yeah.
I get back to work.
Any message to Tyron?
Tell him just start running, come get this work. You cannot find another excuse, and the fight's been booked already. So let's not be a little bitch and let's give the fans what they want to see.